relaxing at the beach, enjoying my time. Huh? Hey, you're here as well? Oh, hey guys, Katsuma Gaming here. Guess you're here for a new banner guide video, right? Sure, I got it covered, no problem. Even on vacation, I can do that for you. That's your streamer voice, right? That's your YouTuber. Anyway, let's take a quick look at the units and then I can give you a rundown and if you should pull on them or not. First up, we have Bikini Megumin and... Not Bikini Megumin, sorry, I mean Bikini Comico. We already had Bikini Megumin. And she has a really interesting kit, thanks to two parts. First up, a passive trait. She boosts the magic and physical attack of all your swimsuit units by 12%, which is a lot. The only big problem is that so far we don't really have the option to make a full swimsuit team because we don't have enough units per element to somewhat use that successfully. So yeah, not useful right now, but in the future, might actually be something decent, you know? Well, maybe, we'll see. The second really interesting thing about her kit is her skills. We recently had a lot of gauge consumption units, like for example Arabian Union, Dust, etc. And now we actually have the first unit, I think, that has double gauge consumption skills. One of the skills boosts the tier 1 elemental damage from Comico herself, for a team, sorry, this is team buff, actually even better, by tier 1. You know what, 10% damage increase or something like that, pretty good. The second one is the regular 50% gauge consumption skill for just the nuke. And normally in recent times, she wasn't that good in JP, especially when she came out because, you know, we had Raygun collaboration, so we had really strong Earth units, but since we don't have them, right now this Comico might actually be on a really good side. Her together with a team with Christmas Union that also has gauge up skill for her, which is of course really good here. And for example Vanir, so we have a buffer, we have a slowdowner. Comico doesn't need to ult then, so she can just use all her gauge for her skills to deal more damage. Could be a really solid mage team. Probably not the best because that way we're still lacking speed boost. So for example, the speed boost provider stuff like that. The team building is still a little bit off, but there might be a good chance that this comic actually sees more use in global than she ever did in JP, thanks to the whole Raygun collaboration delay. Then of course we have a second unit to go along with her, and that is Mel. Sadly for her, I don't really think that it matters much that we don't get Raygun collaboration. Let's take a quick look at her kit. 6% physical attack passive trait, of course, good sub for auto melts as always. Random hit with a 195 damage multiplier, which is decent damage, 17-second cooldowns, not too bad. She has a second target skill with also decent damage multiplier, and also 10% gauge up for your whole team. And here's the point, her damage output is okay, but she doesn't have that much utility or damage to be like, oh yeah, she will be really strong. 10% gauge is decent. The only ulti that you can in theory use with her that is somewhat decent is her ulti 1 version 2 for the speed boost for your team, which is of course nice, but also keep in mind it's reduced damage. Her basic is a neutral basic, so also not that much damage from there, so pretty much the only damage comes from her skills. And I'm not sure if that is enough to carry her. Maybe in physical teams, since we don't have accelerator, she actually sees some use, but I wouldn't bet on it. But yeah, these are the two units that are coming up. I still can't fully recommend summoning on the spanner. First up, they are limited, of course, as all swimsuit units are. So you have some value in pulling them right now with the boosted rates. The big problem is just, you know what content is coming up. We have the part 3 banner with Larissa, where we'll also, of course, do a separate video talking about her. Don't worry, I got you covered even on vacation. And, well, 2.5 Ani is also around the corner, and potentially collabs, because we don't know when they're coming, so there's a lot of good content coming up where I have a hard time recommending units where I'm not sure how much and good they actually will be used. Because again, I don't have any kind of data to reference since this whole situation didn't happen in JP. This is purely speculation, but from the kit, I know Komiku can deal a lot of damage with a proper team. If she can do enough damage without speed boost, or if we just, you know, don't have Vanir and use Fast Chris or something like that, or replace Union with Fast Chris, so we have no gotcha, but we have speed and CDR, but that also reduces the team damage, stuff like that. Like it's hard to predict a proper team here. So if you want to pull in the banner, I don't think it's a bad idea to try to get Komiko, but I still would recommend, especially for free-to-plays, to just skip this banner. Try your luck maybe with Larissa, or just do the best thing, which is probably save for 3.5 anniversary and try to get all the new fast units that are coming up. Yeah, this should be everything. I hope this helps you out. If it did, remember to like, subscribe, follow for more content. I should have a lot of other videos already dropped or should be dropping soon, like tier list update, team building guide, a lot of summon videos, so I hope you look out for those or watch them if they're already out. That's Katsuma Gaming from his location signing out. Wish you all a nice day. See you in the next one. Bye bye.